You say you love me, but I don't think that is true. It's all.
Hey guys, my name is BetDX here. Welcome back to another side video, and this time, this is going to be a longer video. As before we start things off here, I want to show you guys my artwork. So please don't even hate my channel because I already saw it and check it. It was like 159 subscribers. And also, guys, don't be like becoming like a hacker just because that I normally saw like tons of viewers like maybe I just don't even care how they curse at me or say something smart. I just ignore it and don't even say anything and not being like a brat and stuff. So yeah. As you guys see, these are my plans that I did for the artwork. Now, let me change this one back. And yes, this is the one where I made this plan from last week just because of Tomb Raider's 25th anniversary. And I believe that the final picture, which is the Crash Bandicoot and Croft pics, which is normally one of my favorite most wanted characters to see, is Ash. So I hope you guys like my artwork. Please and thank you. Alright. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin. So today's video is going to be a longer video. So it's not going to be like that really quick short video because normally I'm going to do a longer video on this one. And this is going to take a long time, guys. Trust me, I'm going to tell you something. So, yeah. Alright, so first, let's start things off with the Smash Bros. Ultimate speculation. Yes, we're definitely going to be talking about season volume 2. See who's the DLC 10 and DLC 11 fighters. Now, normally, I feel like that is definitely going to be Crash Bandicoot and Hayabusa. About Lara Croft, though, so I noticed that Lara Croft is a shooter character, right? And we know that she has 2 guns, right? Even Master Chief has a gun. Master Chief is a shooter character. Who else? Tracer. Yeah, for example, say something like that. What if another character, say something like Doom Guy or Master Chief or somebody else this roster has a gun, because normally Lara Croft has a gun, and this is her classic her classic Tomb Raider skin, and it's familiar to the Tomb Raider's survival Lara Croft skin, which is the one from Lara Croft Survivor, where she used a bow, axe, bunch of objects and tools where she could use in the Survivor form, and the classic form is the Tomb Raider one. And also, Tomb Raider does have a movie, which is Lara Croft Tomb Raider, and that came out in 2001, and Angelina Jolie, if you guys don't know who I'm discussing and talking about, I am exactly when we talk about Angelina Jolie. Yes, that is the person who voice in the movie, which is Lara Croft Tomb Raider, which is kind of like specifically cool and stuff. So I'm normally glad and stuff. But yeah. Well, wait, see, because I mean, here's the thing. I know that like I already know about the first party stuff. Or so that like again that is not going to be all first party. It would be cool though to see like Pokemon stuff like that. But normally I think it's going to be focused on third party. So here's the thing. Here's why I think that we're going to get one more female. Right. First of all, we already have we already have two female representatives. Well, let me exactly show you and tell you what I am talking about. So, you know where I'm getting to, right? So yeah, the the two female characters that we already got was Min from Arms, and we got both Pyra and Mithra, which that counts two franchise has like female characters. And specifically, you can make it three, which is Min, Pyra, and Mithra. Do we need one more female rep? Well, here's the thing. Here's what I like told you. Like, when it comes to female representation, like they like who could like potentially join for the roster like itself. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that the last Fire Pass has a Byleth in it. At least we already know that. Like we already know that we got Byleth as a female. Like Byleth's not the only one who has like female ult. Even Peach and other like female characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate. There might be some like most one of females like what fans would like to see. Like Lara Croft. Lara Croft is one of the most predictions of all time in history. And she has been longly requested in Smash Bros. Ultimate. So it does make sense that, yeah, Rare has to appear to be in Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, yeah, what will you see? Because it's like, we don't know what's going to happen very soon. Because it's like, if we need another female character, specifically, I'm thinking it's going to be Lara Croft or somebody else different. I'm saying someone else different. That's my issue is because I know that there's other characters like Shantae, Kasumi, Tubi, Cosmos, you name all female characters. So alright guys, tell me guys who you guys wanted were your female representative. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. Alright, so the next segment that we're definitely going to be discussing about is about third party characters. When it comes to third party characters, I specifically meaning like male like characters. Like I feel like that we might get one more male character for sure. I think there's like a likely possibility chance that it could be like, you know, somebody like Master Chief, Ryu Hayabusa has been a long character, Dante, Spyro, Doom Guy, Scorpion, slash like Sub-Zero. I'm not so sure it's gonna happen. I don't even know. But another series which I might be like get into was, I think it was something like Double Dragon, and I think these two characters are like the main protagonist itself. I can't even recall who's like the main protagonist. Like, yeah, like like, yeah, like, I mean, there's like some other like Double Dragon again. That might be Billy Lee. That might be the like the other like main character, and this other character is Jimmy Lee. Like I would like to see Billy and Jimmy Lee as like a Pyro slash Mithras situation where they're going to team up, like, you know, characters and stuff like that. It would be potentially cool and stuff. Like I would totally imagine that. Yeah, what would you see? My most like favorite like character that I wanted all time was Crash Bandicoot. I feel like that Pac-Man and Crash Bandicoot are the biggest third party characters that you want in history, because when I was totally little, I didn't really like to play Pac-Man a lot. Really like to see like in Smash 4 and stuff. And watch his like cartoon shows. It was kind of like super cool and epic. But yeah, that's my thoughts, guys. Alright, next up, we have, which is the E3 digital event. Well, is it like, I feel like, again, Challenger Pack 10 might get revealed. Not so sure about Challenger Pack 11. It would be too early to reveal the final two characters at the same time. At like a summer like digital event presentation, but we'll wait and see. And as for the figure on release, like the figures itself, like I think we'll wait to see who is the final two characters are. Specifically, there's like one. I think there was a person on one of my friends said that, yeah, this like figure would potentially be cool stuff. I think it was something like Owen and Elsa, and I guess that she told me that that she thinks that Rayman doesn't have a own figure, and I replied to her. So if you're watching this, Owen, yes, you're potentially right. Rayman like doesn't have a figure. That's potentially true. Because I'm not so sure if there was a Rayman figure. Or wait, what was? I don't even know anymore. I can't even exactly remember if Rayman has a figure yet, guys. I'm not so sure if it's like a merchandise thing or some type of expansion stuff. But to be honest, I think it was a merchandise. That's what I did happen. And I think there's like a lot of people like to make like fan made of Rayman figures. I mean, for example, this figure looks cool. Like, it looks awesome. I'm glad. But yeah, I don't think so. I think it was like the McDonald's like toy thingy, and yeah, I think that was basically it. This is like no toy thing. It's just like customized. Or actually, yeah, I think it was the merchandise. That's yeah. So, but yeah, they made like other like merchandise. You know, like Ratchet. Like he would be cool in Smash Bros. Like I could imagine like Spyro, Ratchet. You know what I mean? Like all these big third party characters would potentially be cool. But yeah. Next up is the 16 dummy spots, which is the placeholder. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Now, yes, I am talking about the one where it's like, oh yeah, is like, is Slacker like giving it's right that if there is like going to be like, you know, some type of, you know
Around
what I mean,
basically
like the placeholder, like there
Dark
was a
Pit is
glitch.
I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. I'm trying to make
And
sense of it.
I think it was this link. And it says that there was this placeholder theory. As you guys can see, that I'm highlighting it. Yeah, there was this placeholder theory that version 1 has 16 placeholders. Like, version 2 has 15 placeholders. Version 3 has 14. Version 4 has 14 again. Same thing to version 5. Version 6 has placeholders. Same thing to version 7. Version 8 has 11 placeholders. Then for version 9 has 10 placeholders. And even 10.01 has as well. Same thing as to 11.0 placeholder. So, yeah, there you go. There you have it. So, when it comes to, like, you know, like, character, like, like, you know, say this, for example, one placeholder, like, for Terry, though, like, that's potentially true. But what we see, though. And I think this is what, Slacker's game is talking about. Because, yeah, like, there was this new glitch theory where, like, oh yeah, that he, like, this person replied to, you know, was this glitch theory on the arrow stuff. But we'll wait to see what happens. I mean, who knows? It potentially could work. And like I said, guys,
He's still actually
about, again, about the, like, like, about that, like, that 30, like, names thing or whatever. There's, like, yeah, like, the 30, like, names kind of thing. Like, I think this potential, like, leak is potentially fake. You know, like, we already got Arthur, like, as a spirit. If there's, like, something else needs to be proved right or wrong, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this is, like, come on, guys. So, it's not, like, a wrong or answer, but still, I'm just saying that this is potentially fake. Specifically. I totally mean it. Like, oh yeah, like, I'm totally down to see who, like, is, like, the final character. I'm just excited. And about the World Light dummy spots that remember that I tell you about that. I think it was like 16 or 18. Okay, so yes, there was 16 dummy slots. I was totally correct. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Attentively, apparently, there might be 16 dummy slots. For sure. Like, here's why. Tell you about this. It shows you like placeholders. Like, remember that I tell you that like that there's like 30 like unused slots and something like this. If it's just happen, right? So like, here's the thing. Here's specifically why that I do believe that if there's something with the dummy spots. Just because of the final two characters, which is Challenger Pack 10 and Challenger Pack 11, there's only like 2 more characters left to end off right here. And this is it for the like Smash Bros series. Here's the thing. I don't think this is it. I don't think that. Here's the thing. Potentially, there's absolutely no way. I mean, no way. I guarantee that. Yeah, this is the final bypass that we're gonna learn. This is the like final like road that we'll see, and this is like the final like roster that we're potentially gonna see. But again, we will wait and see. I mean, if there's going to be like some type of season 3, then it's okay. I'm down for it. I'm down for like to be like if there's like a season 3. All right, so here's the thing. Here's why I wanted to say this. So let's backtrack at like where we remember we already last time we already know how many characters that were like coming back into the Smash 5 like game and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, is this a Sakurai final fire bass or he's tricking us again? Because the way how I potentially can see it is he was uncounting. Remember? Alright. So let's talk about the banner itself. And let's talk about, like the, like the everyone banners. The everyone banner and like the stage itself like that. But yeah, let's talk about it. So about the thing that where is like, I mean, like, it's like when it comes to potential like theories, see like that. Oh yeah, who's the our character and who's it going to be? Particularly in this shape. Here's why this is gonna happen. what I think is going to happen is, I think we're going to learn, see if Sakurai is trolling us. Because he done a troll in the past before. I mean it. He done a troll in the Smash 4 days. Specifically, for sure. So, there is like 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces like it counts 11. So here's the thing. If there's like 5 more spaces left, is it going to be feel like a extra battlefield or something? Or is it going to be more Fire Pass? It's because like we don't know how like this final Fire Pass is definitely going to work unless we know to see who's the next DLC character. So you know what I'm saying? Like, say this, like for example, like the next news that I'll details about is the Game Wars. Last year they revealed Sephiroth, which that was kind of like huge as like the Final Fantasy like 7 like big like legendary like villain character. Like he would totally work. Like I mean like here's the thing. Sephiroth was like, I think he was like for a very long time. Like ever since since he like done with like pre-record with Min and Steve / Alex, and then until Sephiroth, and Sephiroth was the big character until that Challenger Pack 9 was Pilot / Mithra. So yeah, that's all I'm about to say on the Game Wars. I think like for the Game Wars itself, they're definitely going to do Challenger Pack 11 to reveal the final character to see who it is. And I feel like that's where we're going to get the big ending off the road. For sure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And one more thing that I want to say about the Subspace Estimary, like SBUS Smash Bros. Ultimate like story mode and stuff like that. Before we move on to Season 3. Particularly to me, I think there's a chance that most likely we might see some type of, I'm not saying like if there's going to be like more extra like maps into like, you know, like World of Light maps, like, you know what I'm saying, like Persona like theme stuff, like Hero, you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, what we see, because I feel like that normally to me, I don't think it's going to be like extra maps. I think it's going to be a full new story mode for sure. And I don't think it's going to be like that melee kind thing, because that melee kind, the adventure one, was kind of like boring. Where they have like, you know, like the Zelda like zombies and stuff like that, you know what I mean, etc. But we'll wait and see though. This is my expectation for this announcement. But yeah. And guys, last but not least, let's talk about Season 3. To be honest, this isn't a wrong or correct answer. I'm going to say, like, this final message to Sakurai. Because Sakurai has been working hard for a lot. He's done, like, you know, like, in the Smash 4 days, and now, like, Ultimate, he does, like, tournament, like, even how, like, that Sakurai started off with Joker, and some people are thinking, like, oh, yeah, is there going to be more DLC? Of course, we got, like, a season, like, you know, 2, so, which is kind of cool. Smash Bros. Ultimate has been one of the best selling fighting games ever. It has been history. And I do think that there's good possibility chance that it's definitely going to happen at the Video Game Awards. And that's my final, like, big thought, like, into this. As well, if you want to, thank you to Sakurai making, like, Pirate Mythra as the next DLC character for Challenger Pack, like, 9. And the final 2 characters are definitely going to be normally hype. So, yeah, Sakurai, I can't totally wait to see it. But, yeah. But yeah, guys, now, for Season 3, I'm excited. Whatever it is, like, if there's going to be, like, no Season 3, then, yeah, I'll be, like, done and do something, like, else, like, a different, like, fight game content. Something like Tekken 7 and Mortal Kombat. But, if there's one more thing that I got to do and explain, then if there's one more special treat surprise we have in mind, I'm going to say that, yes, he's definitely going to do a season volume 3, and particularly to me, like, since it's, like, the 3rd year of, like, the final one, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, not exactly too sure what they're going to do for next year of the 4 years. I think there might be a good possibility chance that for the next 4th year, I think that Sakurai might, okay, so let's say this. Let's say if this is the final Fire Pass, right? If he's not done with Smash Bros. Ultimate, he's going to take a long vacation break. I think it's going to happen. I think he's going to take a long vacation break until after like season 2 would be over. I think he's going to take a long vacation break until March 2022 or April 2022. That's what my expectation is. So that way, another opportunity that we're totally like to see is maybe somewhere like in April 2, he might announce a season 3 coming in next year, 2022, for the 4th year anniversary for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now this is like reminds me of like the old memories and stuff. And then after like season 3 might be over, you know what else would be cool? Maybe he can do like a 5-year like later plan, kind of like, I'm not so sure if they're going to do some type of Smash Brothers ballot thing or whatever they had that like that Smash 4 era one, which is called the Smash 4 ballot. That's going to have the content itself, and we potentially might get 5. I think we're going to learn that we could get like 5 more bonus characters. It would be cool. Like I'm not saying like 7, like 6, 5 or 8. Like I don't even care. Like if you guys like totally wanted to see like Sakurai to do like a 5 years celebration of Smash Bros. Ultimate. But it's been a long journey, man. I just like totally cannot wait to see how this Fire Pass is going to end. And I hope that it's going to be like, like 5. I'm going to say this. There's going to be 5 more characters. Or I would imagine he would announce like 8 more characters left as like the 5 plans. So let's say, imagine if it was like something like he done like Dante, a Gen 8 Pokemon as Urshifu / Rillaboom, Cinderace, like, and Inteleon. And then you could do, like, Bandana, Shantae. Who else? Maybe somebody like, for example, like Makuma, Spyro, probably probably like Morgan from Dark Earth, and then I think number 9 could be Waluigi. I mean, that would be cool, and then that would be a perfect lineup to end up the like 5 years plan. That's why this is gonna happen, guys. But yeah, guys. Anyways, guys, tell me in the comments below what's your thoughts on this video, and guys, let me know in the comments. Are you guys excited for the final fighter pass for Volume 2? And if he takes like a break, I would be curious like how many like years or longer that he will take. This is just speculation, guys. Speculation is like just for fun and to think of like who is the last final DLC characters for sure. But I have a good theory that he might do like some type of March like 2nd or like April 2022. I mean like March 2022 or April 2022. You know where I'm getting for this of the road. But yeah, guys. Anyways,